everyone, and welcome to our first Scarlet and Violet how-to guide video. I hope you guys are enjoying this game as much as I am, because I am absolutely loving this game, and this selfie feature is absolutely ridiculous. But that's not what you guys are here for today. You guys are here today to learn how to breed Pokemon and get some eggs in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Now, there's a couple different things that you can do in order to kind of, I guess, boost your odds, increase your odds, maybe get more lucky than you would normally. And I'm going to tell you all about how to do that today. So if you do enjoy this video, make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new here, if a Taurus comes and attacks you. Alright, now that I have dealt with that messy interloper up on the hill, let me kind of show you the basic way to breed Pokemon in this game. What you're going to need to do is to go on a picnic, and this is different than previous games where you used to have to find a place where you could breed Pokemon. Now you can pretty much breed them anywhere you want to, at any time that you want to. Essentially what you're going to do is you're going to have your Pokemon out with you. Now, here's the catch with this. If you don't have any sort of buff on, you're not really going to get eggs. And it also depends on what type of Pokemon you have. As you see here, I have a Ditto. And I actually got this from a raid. Dittos are kind of the easiest way to breed Pokemon because they can breed with any Pokemon. Now, if I had two Eevee or Eevee evolutions here, they could easily breed together. The same as if I had two of any type of Pokemon, they could easily breed together. But since I don't have any in this group, that Ditto can pretty much breed with any Pokemon that I want. What I have found is it doesn't really matter in what order your Pokemon are. So for example, if you have Ditto in the first slot or Ditto in the last slot, or Spirigato in the first slot, or Noibat in the first slot, it really doesn't matter. They kind of breed a little bit differently for each one. So let me explain how you actually breed the Pokemon while you're in the picnic setting. You yourself don't really have to do anything, but the Pokemon themselves will over time essentially put eggs in this basket. And if you peek inside of this basket, sometimes you don't get anything, sometimes you do get something. I've gotten berries out of this, I've mostly gotten eggs, but as you can see, we don't have any eggs yet, and that's because we don't have a buff. There's a way to get a buff to increase your egg chances, and one way to do that is by making a sandwich. So if I go in here and I take a look at my recipes, then I'm going to be looking for a recipe that has something that has an egg power. Different recipes have different things that they can do. This particular one down here, the Great Marmalade Sandwich, has an egg power of 2. You kind of just go through all of them and you can see what you can find. I haven't found any egg power 3 yet, and I think 3 is probably the highest it can go, at least that I'm aware of right now. Alright, so I've decided to go ahead and try and get an egg power 2 buff going, so I'm going to do this Ultra Pickle Sandwich. So we'll have to see what kind of a score we get on this. Hopefully it'll be an egg power 2. Again, I will be doing a video later on about how to actually make sandwiches and the correct way to do it. Apparently this pickle sandwich is really good. I definitely thought for a moment it was really bad. I personally don't like pickles, but you know what? Apparently I made a pretty good Ultra Pickle Sandwich and got that Egg Power 2 buff. Let's go. Alright, there we go. Egg Power 2 buff should now be active. And I'm basically just gonna sit here for a few minutes and let the Pokemon, you know, do their thing. We're not gonna bother them too much, all right? They they have things to do. Okay, so after a few minutes of kind of just sitting here and letting the Pokemon do their thing, I'm gonna go check the basket. Now, look, there we go. There's a Pokemon egg inside. Do I want to take it? Yes, I do. So I went ahead and took the egg. Oh, look, there's another Pokemon egg inside. Yes, I do. Oh, look, there's another Pokemon egg inside. Yes, I do. I have to say, the Egg Power 2 is a little bit crazy. I can only imagine what Egg Power 3 does, but oh my goodness, like, this is literally only maybe 1 minute of being AFK, 2 minutes of being AFK. And there we have it. We have a whole bunch of new eggs. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack up and I will show you the eggs we got. If you would like to see your active boost, all you have to do is press the right arrow button on your left joystick, and that will bring up kind of your notifications and kind of like active boost thing. And as you can see, the boost lasts for approximately 30 minutes, and you can see exactly what you have that's active. So we have the item drop power, fighting, egg power 2, catching power, fire. All right. All of those are our boosts. So now what we can do is we can go into our boxes And all of our eggs that we've just picked up are going to be in our most recent box. So I've been hatching a bunch of Sprigatitos, but just ignore those for right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put these eggs onto my hotbar here, and then we're going to go ahead and hatch them all. Now that I have all of my eggs on my bar, I'm gonna go ahead and start walking them. And basically all I need to do is ride around on Miraidon for quite a while. It doesn't actually take very long, but I will say something that I have noticed. The eggs will not hatch if you are in the water, but as soon as you come back to land, they will hatch again. So if you have all of these eggs on your in your inventory and you're riding around but you're in the ocean, it's not going to hatch. So you're going to have to come onto land in order to actually hatch your eggs. Though I do think that running around in the water counts as walking your eggs. I do think that you have to be on land in order to actually hatch them. You can correct me if I am incorrect, but that has been my experience. As soon as I've come back on land, my eggs have been ready to hatch. I go in the water, they're not ready to hatch, and then, yeah. So, anyways, let me go ahead and just ride around on Miraidon for a little bit, and then we're going to... Oh! Speaking of, that was fast. There is our egg. I am not certain if egg power also decreases the amount of time it takes to hatch, but as you can see, that was quite fast. All right, there we go. We have a Slackoth, which is actually a Pokemon that I needed for my Pokédex, which is why I went ahead and had that Vigoroth in my group. All right, there we go. So adding the Slackoth to the Pokédex. Oh, I don't want you. Now, it does take a little bit of time in between the different egg hatches. And there we go. There's the next one. There we go. Got our second egg here. And our second egg is also going to be a Slackoth. All right, egg number 3 is ready to hatch. So we're going to go ahead and hatch that now. We've got a bit of a cheering squad for this egg, apparently. And egg number 3 is going to be a Noibat. Very nice. All right. Now, I do know that there are some buffs for increasing shiny chances. However, I don't know if that also increases your chances of a shiny when hatching Pokemon. That will be something that will require some later testing and some research. But for right now, this is how you breed and hatch your eggs. All right, everyone, if you have enjoyed how to breed and hatch Pokemon in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, do hit that like button, subscribe if you're new here. I do appreciate it. Make sure you hit the bell icon to be notified when more videos like this come out, because we have a whole bunch of videos to come out for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Bunch of guide videos. We have an entire series that's going to be coming out on my playthrough and basically a game walkthrough. So, yeah, with that, I guess I will catch you all in the next one.